Good morning, everybody. It is so sunny and nice outside today. Today is March the 16th, I think, 15th or 16th. I'm not even sure. I know it's Thursday and I'm off. But and it was 80 degrees here in Greensboro yesterday, and it's supposed to be 83 today and in the 80s tomorrow. So I believe at one point last week it had got down to almost almost 29 degrees at nighttime. So I went from using my heat last week to using my AC this week, which I had to break down and turn it on yesterday evening. I really didn't want to, but I did, and so I'm gonna have to let it run today too, I guess. That's neither here nor there. This just makes me wonder what kind of summer we're gonna have. We usually have hot summers down here anyway, and the past several years it's just been too hot. It's been excruciating. It's just been almost unbearable. But I saw something interesting on the news yesterday. I'm not sure what state this is in, but the parents are suing the school of their 6-year-old daughter. And the reason being, and I think they're going to win too, because the reason being was that the school asked the child for her Facebook password. In other words, this one little child went home and told their mom and daddy that this little girl had been sending her things in her email on her Facebook, of a sexual nature. So the parents of the child that was getting this contacted the school. Now, why didn't these parents contact the girl's parents? But no, they contacted the school. The little 6-year-old girl was called into the office. The principal was in there. They had a marshal in there. I'm not sure if they called that their police or whether it was a school marshal. Not sure. They didn't say. They just said a marshal. And took this child into the office and asked the child about it and told the child that they needed her Facebook password so that they could go into her account and look at her activity of what she'd been doing. Well, the child went home upset about this because she had to give up her password and everything, and the parents were livid. And I do not blame them, because if the school did anything, first of all, it's not the school's business what anybody puts on their Facebook. It's just not the school's business. These parents should have contacted the other girl's parents if they were upset about it. And why would the school need to look in this child's Facebook when, if it was sent to this other child, they could have showed it to them? But anyway, so the school should have called the child's parents and had the parents deal with it. The school did not need that child's password to go into that account and look at the activity. That's just not right. And so the parents are suing, and I believe they have a good case. Also, they're saying that some potential employers will be asking for your Facebook password so that they can go into your account and see all your activities and your emails and such, so that they'll know whether you're potentially a good person to hire. And that's not right. Where does it end? That's not right at all. That's invasion of privacy. What you put on your Facebook is your own business. By all means, it's nobody else's business at all. Because that's like having to give somebody the key to your diary. If somebody says, "Well, I don't know what kind of a person you are. I'm not sure if I really want to hire you. Can I have the key to your diary so I can see, your daily activities and your thought process?" Come now. Or, giving up your Facebook password would be like if you was going to go and make a major purchase. Oh, I want a washer and a dryer, and I would like to put this on the store credit and make monthly payments. And they say, "Well, we don't know you, and we're not real sure if you would make your payments on time, so we need your password to your bank account so we can look at your banking history, and we can see whether we can do this for you or not." It's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. It's all stupid. That's exactly what it is. It's stupid. I would not give my Facebook password to anybody. And some people say, "Well, why don't you give it to them? You can always change it." That's not the point. That's not the point. Why do you want to go into my privacy anyway? Because this is mine. My computer sitting right here is mine. What I put on it is up to me. It's like my diary, so to speak. Nobody has a right to come in. That's why you have a password. That's for your privacy. If if potential employers and anybody could have it, then you shouldn't even have a password. It makes no sense. And I bet you your potential employer wouldn't give you theirs. I bet the school principal wouldn't give up theirs. See, they intimidated this little girl. They intimidated her, and that was just wrong, because that they should have contacted the parents. And I believe the parents have got a good case, and I believe the parents are going to win that case. And they was talking about it on CNN last night, and they had some attorneys on there, and the lawyers think that the parents have a good case too. So that's going to be interesting to watch. Anyway, would you give your password up for a potential job, or would you just tell your potential employer that it's really none of their business? Or would you say, well, why don't we log on to my account right now while I'm here with you and we can look at it together? Would you do it that way? Or would you give up your password? I mean, I've really nothing to hide. You know, I might even say, well, let's log on to it together, and you can look at my page with me now. And but I'm not going to give anybody my password and let them do it by themselves. They say that potential employers want to look at your pictures and such. Well, most of the time you can just go to somebody's account, and most of the time their pictures, whether you can see their account or not, most of them have their pictures as public. I think I have all my pictures. My page is actually private, but I have my pictures as public. I love sharing pictures. I love sharing pictures. I love looking at pictures. I just love pictures. I like taking pictures. I like being in pictures. That's just me. But anyway, so what would you do about your Facebook password? Would you give it up? Let me know. And until next time, bye-bye.